is Dane Shoemaker with the Shoemaker Films podcast. I'm at D&K Appliances today in their brand new showroom in Flourtown, PA. Joined with Karen, Dan, and Mike, owners of D&K. How you guys doing today?
Great.
How are
Thank
you?
you.
Great.
Thanks
for
having us.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a beautiful space you have here, brand new, just opened, right? Last couple of weeks.
Monday.
Monday
Monday
okay.
was first day open.
Perfect. Yeah. Tell us your names. What how long you guys been owners? Tell us a little bit about D&K.
My name's Karen Farley. I've been with D&K since 2011.
Okay.
Came in as a family member with D&K, but came in with a lot of experience in finance in my background, and I wear many hats at D&K, but finance is the main one, and I as well handle some marketing, some HR, and small family business. You do a little bit of everything.
Sure. Dan, how about you?
So yeah, I've been. I'm the president here. A lot of roles have changed. When I first started, we started on the delivery truck. So I've done everything from ground up here. Did sales for a long period of time, so I was the front of the house for a good bit. And D&K is a family-owned business, so it's generational. So I'm a second-generation person. I know you met Mackenzie. She's third generation. Ashley as well. So we have third-generation people in here as well. My father bought the business, I think in the late 80s.
88.
88, yeah, late 80s.
Okay.
Mike, I'll let him speak for himself, but he was employee 2. So he's been with the company a really long time. I think I was employee 4 or 5, somewhere in that neck of the world.
Okay.
But my dad started in the service world, started for General Electric, and he had a big appliance background there. He was a supervisor there. And then he just took a chance. He took a chance on buying an existing business, and we were service heavy for a long time, and we graduated into retail, and we've really thrived in Newtown Square. It's been great. We're hoping to bring that to Flourtown.
Mm-hmm. Excellent. Mike, how about you?
So my name is Michael Fitz. I'm the outlaw in the family. I'm married to Dan and Karen's oldest sister, Sharon.
Okay.
To allude on what Danny was saying, I've been in the business from 88 in the inception of the business itself. My father-in-law, Tom, decided that he was going to leave GE and strike out on his own to incorporate a service business. And I was getting out of the military in the late 80s, and he asked me to come work with him. I had some refrigeration background from my formal training from the military days. And I took the chance, and it's been nonstop ever since. It's been a great ride. A lot of ups and downs, a lot of pain and tears, blood and sweat. But I am so grateful to be in this position at 36 years into the business, and fortunate to see the efforts that everybody's put in to bring us here today for a second location. It's been a wonderful ride.
Yeah, that's a testament to everyone's hard work and the service and excellence that you guys provide. So it's amazing, and it's just amazing space. My wife and I actually renovated our kitchen a couple years ago, and so this is dangerous if I bring her here. So it's a good thing she's not here today. But
that's the idea.
Yeah. So the history of D&K. So your father bought the company in the late 80s.
Yes.
How far back does the company originally go back?
So in Newtown Square, it was the 60s.
1960.
Yeah,
Okay.
1960.
It's established.
Yeah, so the original owners, that my father bought it from was Dan Cosfel and Bob Conkle. Okay, so they were original Newtown. Yeah, they were the original D&K. And
Although we kid and we say we were the favorite, Dan and Karen.
I was thinking about that on the way over. I was like, wait a minute, is that the D&K, Dan Karen?
No.
Poor Mike heard that joke a lot.
I've heard that for years.
It's too old.
It's all good.
That's good. It's a good buddy, goody but an oldie. An oldie but a goodie. There you go.
Yeah. So were they always in that Newtown Square location, or have they moved around a little bit before?
We were across the street for a long time. So where Casey's is in that strip mall there, the running place was our original store, and then there was a store right next to it that we were there when we first bought the business. So that's where we ended up starting. Retail wise, we started MAC Appliance Service out of our house in Springfield.
Out of a garage.
Out of a garage in Springfield. So
Yeah.
Nice.
2 trucks.
It evolved into over 40 employees, 2 stores, so it's really flourished, and
Yeah.
it's a great thing.
Yeah, absolutely. So, just in terms of, what you guys do, I mean, obviously appliances, I mean, is it kitchen, kind of everything, the whole house? What kind of brands you specialize in? Is there anything that you guys, I don't know, recommend or?
You want to take it?
No, take it.
Well, in way of appliances, it's any appliance you can think of for your kitchen or laundry. So anywhere, dishwashers, ranges, refrigeration, laundry, your washer dryers, and hoods and kitchens, so forth. So anything you think of within a laundry area or kitchen area, we sell. In way of brands, we go anywhere from, I would say everyday product, KitchenAid, Electrolux, Frigidaire. Then we go into maybe mass premium and then luxury. So maybe mass premium, you have Cafe and GE Profile. And then you can, Bosch, take it up through Thermador and as high level as Sub-Zero per se. So pretty much anything that you can Google in way of online, we can get or we sell. We specialize and partner with different manufacturers more so, but it runs a gamut in way of brands.
Yeah. Okay.
I'd say, and to our core strong brands would be, Thermador and Bosch, General Electric, all of their brands.
General Electric, yeah.
All of their brands. So GE has quite a few brands. So standard GE all the way up through Profile, Cafe, Monogram. All of those are strong brands for us. And Sub-Zero, their cooking division, Wolf and Cove, they've been great too. I would say like those brands, the GE branded products, as well as those higher end Thermador, Bosch, it's got to be 70 or 80% of our business. I mean, it's a good bit of our business.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. And our target, right? So we're trying to target. We're really trying to specifically target customers that are looking for mass premium products, are looking for maybe not their original kitchen, their dream kitchen. So we're trying to find those customers as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So this space in Flourtown, opening up a second location, that's a big decision. What, I guess walk me through a little bit. What was why'd you guys decide to open a second location, and why in Flourtown?
I'll take that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've known Sam. I worked with Sam Blake for quite some time here, and he built this building 5 years ago. When he was building this, I came through and I said, "Wow, this would be a great spot for us." Doing demographics, looking at Newtown Square, Broomall, looking at media, the demographics match up really, really well. So like the average household income, household values, population density, all of those demographics look really great. I just happened to pick up a phone and call Sam last summer and say, "Hey, what's ever going on with that first floor?" He said, "Oh, funny you ask. We're looking. We're probably looking to rent that space out pretty soon." So it was just kind of a casual phone call, and it's sort of I presented it, and we went from there. Also on our 3-year plan, so we have a sort of a vision tracker and what we're trying to get to as a company. So in our 3-year plan, we did have a second location picked out, but it had to meet those sort of the criteria. We wanted to find places that really look like Newtown Square.
Yeah.
And this really does. It's a great community. It's a local community. They support local business well. We're just excited to have this opportunity and just grow it from there. But it was a fledgling idea that we sort of looked at it 5 years ago, and then it came into reality.
A little quicker than we thought, but
faster than we anticipated. But the opportunity was there, so we wanted to jump on it. It's aggressive, and I think we speak to all of us. I mean, we're all nervous about making these decisions. We've never opened a second location before, so this is a little bit new to us.
Yeah.
But we feel like this showroom is spectacular, and I think it's going to be well received, and we want to be an asset to the community.
Yeah. Were you guys doing business out this way beforehand, or?
Not a lot. No, we would do some here and there. No, we're not a strong brand here, so we really have to make some brand awareness out here and let people know who we are.
Yeah.
The unique part about us is we're all in-house from front to back.
Okay.
All the employees are employed by D&K. So from the sales floor to the delivery crews, the install crews, that's our niche. That's what we're really good at is keeping everything in line, all within the D&K showroom storefront area. We don't sub out any of our deliveries, install work. We do everything in-house. For the first time since I've been involved in the business, 36 years, I'm happy to say that we have 5 service technicians on the road as of today. It's a monumental task to get qualified service techs out there, and it's a beautiful thing that we actually have something to be proud of, that we have 5 trucks rolling for service.
Yeah.
So that's one of our biggest things in my mind, is that we can do everything on our own. We don't need to sub out any work. Everybody is working directly for us, so it's very nice. It's a good family environment.
That's great. So you service and you stand by your product, and do you guys?
Yeah, one of our uniques. That's one of our uniques. It's not just selling you appliances. It's delivering it. It's delivering a great experience from the delivery standpoint, and then also servicing it throughout the lifespan of the unit. So we want to stay with our customer for the entire lifespan of the products, and we want to stay in front of that. We think that will bring the customer back in when if the unit does need to be replaced, it's not service worthy. We're there for you to help you with the next purchase as well. So we're there for the entire lifespan of that unit. It's not, you don't have to call an outside third party for that. We'll take care of it.
Yeah, I can say that's a huge benefit. We've ordered big box store,
Sure.
refrigerators, stuff like that. You don't know who's coming. It's usually a third party company, right, that's actually delivering the unit. We actually had, where we live in Newtown Square, we had a Sub-Zero fridge, and it was obviously difficult for me to rip it out. The team that came to deliver the new fridge, it wouldn't fit. Yeah. They wouldn't even take the Sub-Zero one because they needed a third guy or something like that to do it. So that was not a great experience. We actually ended up having to call 1-800-JUNK for them to actually take. Funny enough, it was like one girl who actually loaded up on the truck by herself.
Uh-huh.
There you go.
And 3 guys from
You have her
Home
number?
Depot or something.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Your first mistake was not coming to us.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I mean, I think do you get that a lot where people are experienced with big box? Maybe they're saving money. I don't know, but I can tell that the service that you're getting from here is.
I'll steal one of my Dan Cosville's lines. We haven't been in business for 60 years for being too expensive.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're very competitive.
Okay.
Price-wise, we are extremely competitive. Today, it's easy to know what your competitors are selling it for. It's all online, so we can see that. It's pretty transparent. Where they can't compete with us is our customer service. Our customer service separates us from a big box store. But nobody goes to a big box store for customer service, right? Mm-hmm. You're going because you're buying a widget. You know what widget you want, and it's maybe convenient to grab it off the shelf and go. Mm-hmm. But I don't think people are going there for any consultation, what they need, what they're looking for. Even sales expertise, you know what I mean? You're not going to get a lot of that in there. It's, what's the difference between this one and that one? Well, it's $100. You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to get a ton of expertise, and it's just sort of counter who we are. Uh-huh. But yeah, so our sales approach is different, and then obviously our delivery and customer service is it's a big separator. And the customers in Newtown Square, maybe not you yet, but now you'll know. But the customers in Newtown Square are aware of it, and it's why they come back.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I can see that. You guys have a strong reputation in the township, and now that's expanding, right? So.
Yep.
Yeah.
Walk me through kind of the experience, like if I'm, looking to, I guess, either replace my refrigerator, right? Or even if, do you work with clients that are in the process of kind of doing a full renovation and work with those builders? What does that kind of experience look like?
I'll take that.
Yeah.
So I'm the sales side. So yeah.
Side,
so yeah, I mean, it could start a lot of different ways. some people come in with their designers, some people come in with their builders.
Okay.
Some people are doing it themselves and just replacing a single piece. So depending on what the idea of the sale looks like, it could have different starts.
Okay.
We work with a lot of contractors. We work with a lot of builders and designers and architects. So we'll get a lead from them, and then they send in their clients to kind of finalize. And then usually the neat thing about appliances, and there's so many options today, it's a lot different than when we first started. They'll build their cabinets around the appliances. Okay,
Right.
so you said a Sub-Zero, right? Well, you have to really build that in. Like that's a specific built-in requirement needed for your kitchen. Same thing with some of this high-end, like so Monogram 48-inch range. You'll have a lot of different specifications. So generally, we're very consultative. We want the customer to come in. We want them to understand the products they're buying. We want them to understand the features and benefits. We want them then to be in a price zone that they're comfortable with, and we want to find the best value for them. So they'll go through that process. Then there's a whole specification process that comes along with it. So we'll send out specifications to their end user, contractor, or cabinet shop, whatever it may be, whoever needs those specs. Also built-in specs for a new kitchen could look like electrical requirements, plumbing requirements. So all that stuff we do all in-house. We send that out. And we'll send that out to whoever needs it. Generally, their general contractor would need some of that stuff as well. And then really it comes down to when do they need it. We coordinate that with the customer through the operations side. So the operations would have direct contact with the customer, schedule the delivery. Our in-house team will take that delivery to their home. Whether there's installation requirements, sometimes contractors handle that on their own. Sometimes they contract us to do it. So we can handle it as much or as little as you need for us to get that job done. So some people just want, hey, just get it in my house. Some people want it in the garage, and some people want us to unbox everything, install it, and make sure that it's working, and we'll do whatever level they need. So it's for us, it's a la carte. Whatever you need us to do, we'll get it done. From there, once you have it, we generally give them a rundown on how all the appliances work. Okay, so our install people will actually help them with that. And then, in sales, we don't talk about service a lot. We're trained not to talk about service. Yeah. But if you do need it, if there is a failure in the near or far future, we'll take care of that as well. So, again, the whole idea is for us to have that, have a touch point for the customer if they have any problems along the entire process. And as Mike said, and what we're proud of is that we do it all.
Yeah. That's great. Do you offer any like warranties or service contracts above what the manufacturers do, or?
We do, yeah. So you can buy extended contracts. They're generally third-party contracts for legal reasons, but we do offer those. I think it's insurance-based. I think that's we're selling a lot of those, and I think now today with some of the maybe some of the products you may want to get some insurance because it'll protect you from having any expensive service repairs if it goes out of warranty. Traditionally, a warranty is 1 year full parts and labor. Okay. So you could protect it up to 5 years and not have any out-of-pocket expense. So it really depends if you like insurance or if you don't like insurance. But I go back and forth on it. But I think the having that peace of mind, knowing that I'm capping my service amount for the next 4 years or 5 years, I think there's a value to that.
Mm-hmm. That's great. So this, coming back to this space a little bit, I mean, what are your goals for this? I mean, how does this differ from the Newtown Square location? Maybe just like functionally as a sales office, is there different, showrooms here,
Well, it's new, brand new, right? Yeah, so this is a beautiful showroom. We're always updating our showroom in Newtown Square as well, but never have we done it all at once. Right. Even when we moved in there, we took some displays from the other location that we were in, so it wasn't brand new ever.
Cabinets and everything.
We made them work. So the showroom it's a beautiful showroom, and I think it's a testament to our core values, to do excellent work. Yep. So we're definitely proud of that. It's still us. It's still our core values here. We're still going to deliver on those core values. We're still going to run our business the same way, meaning we don't have a different sales approach. We are trying to reach out to the community to let them know who we are. That's a big first step. But we're going to do our business the way we do our business, and we're going to run it the way we've always run it. It's been successful that way. We're not going to change gears there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fortunate thing for us is this is a beautiful showroom, and that's the main premise of this location is showroom. We are going to run everything out of the Newtown Square location. That's where all the vehicles are housed, and that's the main focal point. The warehousing, inventory coming in, everything else is all going to be pulled out of the Newtown Square location and dispersed in the general areas that we need to have done.
Yeah.
Geographically, we do cover a lot of area. We do basically all of Chester County, Delaware County, sections of Philadelphia and Montgomery County. We go to the mountains, we go to the shore. So we make ourselves available to whoever needs us.
That's great.
I think the only thing I would share too is, I came in late into the business compared to you. Definitely was a small family knit. Now we have 41 people at D&K. So the family, and we look at D&K as not just us being family, as our team as a family. And I think that we strive to make it a great cultural experience for our employees. So like when we say the D&K family, we don't mean just blood family. We mean our whole team. That's super important to us. It's something we strive for every day, excellence for the customers as well as our employees. We look at them as an extension of our family.
And as far as the three of us being owners in the business, I couldn't have better partners. We've gone through a lot. I've known Dan and Karen since Dan was 5 and Karen was 9. So we go back a long way. We each bring a special element to the business itself. Karen is masterful with finance. Dan is masterful with the sales end. And I'm a behind-the-scenes guy with the operational section, getting things done, as we say, can do. We'll get it done. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. I can see that. I can see how all the different skill sets are coming together here. So you guys seem like a good team.
Yeah, it's worked out.
That's great.
Yeah.
And the only other thing I can say, we emphasize family, and Karen is right. We really value that. I think the best thing that ever happened out of COVID was I have 2 daughters in the business. Karen has a daughter in the business now. So that means a lot to both of us and to Dan to have his nieces in the business. Just for legacy, it's wonderful. Two of my girls came into the business because they didn't want to work from home. They wanted to be out in the public. Yeah. They wanted to meet people and discuss things. They wanted to choose to come in and be part of something that we started, and it was surprising, they decided they had their own careers and they wanted to come into the family business, and we opened them with open arms. Mm-hmm. And it was a special occasion.
Yeah, I would just echo that is the family values that we do pull down, and we try to pass that through to all of our employees, our staff, and they champion it. Now we're grateful for that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Just to have that type of people, this type of talent, it really does make our job a lot easier. And like you said, though, as we're growing, we're figuring stuff out, and people are adaptable. Yeah. People are motivated to take on change and challenges, and so our staff is
resilient,
and the reason we are where we are today with the ability to grow. Okay, so that's shout out to them.
And adapt to change. This business is always evolving. New product, training, everything is just there. Our staff is very well versed in all assets of the business, from sales to service, all the way across the board. Everything is completely changing over the years. I've seen a huge transformation from even color schemes. When they had pink kitchen sets when I started in the business, and it was just everything
coming back. Right? Like retro.
Everything comes back this year.
Avocado green stuff. Yeah.
Right. So it does come full circle. It's just funny to see it over the years, how vastly it's changed, and then some things, like you said, do come back into the fold again. Where I saw that 40 years ago, where they have a washing machine that does washing and drying all in one.
Right,
And
right.
believe it or not, that's not a new concept. That's been out on the market, but now they reinvented it again and tried to perfect it. It's always changing, and I think that we strive to keep up with the times.
Change is always coming, and I think that's the biggest thing that we've learned is we have to continue to change, and not everybody likes to do that, but we have to force ourselves to keep growing and changing and see what's out there, and especially as our father, who still comes to work every day. He's 80 years old. He still is on the computer and trying to strive and learn and grow, so that's a testament to him right there.
Affectionately known as Pop.
Yes, Pop in the store, for sure.
What are the addresses of the showroom? What's the best way for customers to contact
Find
you
us.
guys? Yeah.
That's great. I don't actually know I know the address here. It's 1300 Bethlehem Pike in Flourtown. Newtown Square is 3510 Westchester Pike as our physical storefronts. In Newtown Square, our phone number is the same for both.
No, it's everything's on Google. So
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
Google us, we
Yeah,
have
you
the
can
two
find us straight through
locations
Google,
and phone
D&K
numbers and
Appliances.
all the
Shout out
hours.
to Google.
Yes. So everything's, both locations, phone numbers, contact, hours are available as well.
Great.
Yeah, our phone number in Newtown Square is 356-2424, so 610-356-2424. And I don't know the new phone number here. Shame on me.
Cool. Well, really appreciate it. Congratulations on the new showroom, and wish you guys all the best of luck, and certainly be coming to you guys next time I need a new refrigerator, or actually need a dishwasher.
You won't have
So-
to pull that refrigerator out.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll take care of it for you.
Perfect. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening today. Shoemaker Lab is an original production by Shoemaker Films, LLC. If you enjoyed today's content, please consider subscribing on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and wherever you get your content. Follow us on Instagram at shoemaker.films. And if you're a business that's either interested in our video production services or would like to be a guest on the show, get in touch by using the contact form on our website, shoemakerfilms.com.